I'm not interested in working for a mega brewery.
Our brewers here are just as knowledgeable and just as passionate.
Size doesn't matter. I mean, I'm a short man, let's face it. I mean, dynamite comes in small packages.
I like all the people here a lot. All the guys are really goofy and fun, and just a fun work environment.
I'm very happy working in a small-scale brewery.
I kind of get fed up with the bullshit at the other brewery I was working at.
When you work in a scale like this, as a single brewer individual, you get to touch all departments. You get to feel like you actually guided that product from grain and water to what you taste in the final bottle.
That's really nice because we're in tune, in touch with every part of the process.
It's a true craft. You know, these are artisans that work between these four walls.
We have a small staff of brewers here, but everyone is super knowledgeable, and we all get along great together.
That's just because we have a quality brewing team that likes to drink beer.
Brewing is a team sport. Being a head brewer, a brewmaster in charge of the brewing department is almost like, I look at it like being the coach of a, professional sports team.
I know that Matt's he's probably one of the most knowledgeable guys in the industry, if not the most.
Matt takes a lot of pride in what he does, and he really cares a lot about the beers and about doing things the right way.
They say you're not supposed to trust a skinny brewer, but you can trust this one.
He must have a high metabolism or something.
I'll get fat someday.
A lot of people think that it's a glamour job.
You do about 600 flights of stairs in your shift.
I mean, if we just sat around and drank beer all day, I would love that. I'd love nothing more, but there is a lot of work involved in between there, so.
Every brewer that comes on board looks at the oak barrels and they say, why would you do it that way?
Because it's a lot of trouble. I swear to God, it's a pain in the ass.
This has got to be smoke and mirrors. We're not really going to do this.
If it was just a gimmick, we wouldn't go through all that trouble.
You can taste the oak. It has its own unique thing going for it.
One of the first things that I did on my sensory panel when I first started working here, they had done a double barrel ale trial with no oak barrels, and there was this distinct difference that everyone in the panel could pick out when we don't use the oak.
Sometimes if things aren't a pain in the ass, it's not going to be as good as it would be if you didn't do it that way.
No, I still think it's all smoke and mirrors.
And it's truly a labor of love, but the flavor of it really comes out in the finished product.
The beer can't be made any other way.